me tell you about a friend. It's Craig LeBlanc where the good times never end. Talking Parks and Rec, it's a show you gotta know. Welcome one and all to the Daily Parks and Rec Show. It's the Daily Parks and Rec Show.
Just stay involved. Volunteer as much as you can at your nearest rec center in your community to just get to know the people. If you can, get a job, whether it's part-time, and just work on growing throughout the Parks and Rec division. And just don't be afraid to network and learn from other people.
Welcome back to the Daily Parks and Rec Show from the 2025 GRPA Conference. In this episode, Veronica is joined by Jessica and Dave for a powerful conversation about careers, community impact, and what it truly means to work in parks and recreation. From managing recreation centers and aquatic programs to vendor innovation and decades of leadership in the field, you'll hear real stories of growth, service, and legacy. This episode is a reminder that Parks and Rec isn't just a job, it's a calling. Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Parks and Rec Show. I am Veronica, and with me I have Jessica and Dave. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, so how did you guys sleep?
I slept decent.
All right. So this is day 3 of the GRPA Conference. So have you guys been attending previously, or is this first time?
So this will actually be my 4th conference that I've attended. So this is my 2nd time here at GRPA.
Wow, that's awesome. What about you, Dave?
Well, I've been to a few. I'm on the vendor side. So I come in and I actually travel around the country to many of the association conferences throughout the states. This is my 3rd for Georgia. And going to get more involved where we are a program member to the association.
Awesome. So yeah, let's talk about like the roles that you guys do. So Jessica, if you don't mind sharing like what county you're with or city and like what you do, like do you oversee a facility or like a park or other?
Okay, so I am with Clayton County, Jonesboro, Georgia. I am a recreation center manager. So my center is different from a lot. I also run the aquatic side as well. So I've been doing that 6 years now. I actually started part-time working summer camp and made my way up to program coordinator, and now I run the building.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I actually have the similar story. I started off seasonal doing summer camps, then got into part-time, then the coordinator. So yeah, I'm working my way up the ladder. What about you, Dave? What's your background in?
I'm going to show my age a little bit. I was a summer worker, seasonal worker back in 1991. That's when I started my career in Parks and Recreation. I worked for Hillsborough County over in the Tampa Bay area, Florida, and had a 32-year career there. And was my last position was athletic director for one of the largest youth athletic programs divisions in Southeast.
Wow, that's awesome.
After retirement, I joined the team at Outdoor Link as their national Parks and Rec specialist, and basically the product that we provide and the service we provide, I was a client of theirs prior to jumping on board. So it's a unique situation, and I was a young man when I need to come back to work.
Well, welcome back. Yeah, and so you mentioned that you're a vendor.
That is correct. We were here yesterday for the expo and had a great showing. A lot of folks stopped by. We got to share details about what we provide. It's a smart controller and electrical amenities. So ball field lights, that kind of stuff. We're bringing it up to the 21st century, and instead of flipping a switch, you're using your cell phone and signals. So it's pretty cool. Also, we're proud. Outdoor Link is a partner here with DPRS. So I'm looking forward to getting more involved with the show here and talking Parks and Rec.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you're in, you're always happy.
Absolutely.
Agree.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jessica, would you like to share like your favorite program that you have done in the past or a special event, or what's something in your role that you would like to share with the public?
Well, I actually have a few favorites. So I do a Dr. Seuss event
Oh.
every year for his birthday. And so kids come out, we provide books, bounce houses, different kind of games for them to play. Also, I do a women's and a men's day brunch. The women's brunch is during International Women's Month,
Okay.
and the men's brunch is during Men's International Month.
Yeah.
And I also do a back to school bash every year to supply students in the area with pencils, paper,
Mhm.
anything that they need. And this summer, we actually supplied them with shoes to go back to school
Wow.
with as well. So those are a few of my favorites
That's
that I enjoy
amazing.
doing.
Yeah, and so if you don't mind sharing for those of us who like maybe don't know, when is Women's National Month and Men's National Month?
Women's National Month is in March and men's is November.
Okay,
We're in it
awesome.
now.
Awesome. That's amazing. Is there like any upcoming special events that you would like to share? Like, throw out that save the date.
Yes, so actually, my men's brunch will be on November 15th. And so we'll just be focusing on men's mental health, just giving men in the community an opportunity to network with one another, learn from each other, and also eat some really good food as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They say like the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
That's what they say.
Do you agree, Dave? He's like 100%. So Dave, is there like anything that you would like to share? Like maybe when you were in your coordinating days, like something that you would like to brag about that's like your favorite or like very unique and stands out.
Oh, when I was in recreation, like I said, I had a great career. I really enjoyed what I did, and just life sometimes you got to change. That's what I did. But through my years, I guess the best program or my most favorite program I've done fishing and outdoors camp over in the Tampa Bay area, and I had the support of the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation. I'm pretty sure Guy Harvey's pretty active here along the coast of Georgia. Just a great organization. They were able to help me provide fishing poles and other equipment so I could teach kids how to fish. That was the main thing, is getting kids away from the computers and indoors and get them outside.
Yeah.
So I was able to do that for 6 years. Every
Wow.
summer, every Christmas break and spring break, I used to do camps. I loved all my career, but that's probably my highlight.
Wow, I love that. That's beautiful. I like that. And so I like how you mentioned like you did it every year. They were the events, Jessica, that you mentioned, are these like annual as well?
Yes, these are every year. And kind of like Dave, I also run summer camp
Mhm.
as well for all the rec centers in Clayton County. And
Mhm.
so we enjoy bringing the kids out during the summer. I think each center holds close to 150
Mhm.
kids. We take them on field trip. And now you gave me an idea, Dave. I like the fishing.
Mhm.
Well,
Absolutely.
I did.
I will share my information with you, and
Please.
glad to help you out.
Because we have a few ponds in Clayton County that we do fishing derbies at. And so I think that'll be something nice for the kids to do. So
Absolutely. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So how did you guys get into the Parks and Rec field in the first place? Like how did like this was this something that you were considering when y'all were in school, or you met like someone, like were you like a patron in the community using these accessible resources? So what got you into Parks and Rec?
So it was nothing I ever thought about. I was actually a teacher for 11 years
Okay.
and just doing part-time work during the summer with summer camp. But my daughter actually attended the rec center that I'm over doing dance classes. And one year the manager called me and he was like, I need somebody great in my building. Would you consider coming on as a program coordinator? And I
Wow.
was still teaching. I was like, well, let me think about it. it didn't take long because I was kind of over the classroom. And so I decided to transition over to Parks and Rec. And then I've just been moving forward since. And I'm actually glad that I made the move because it gives me a variety. I get to work with all ages,
Mhm.
young and old, and just being able to work in the community. So I
Yeah.
really enjoy it.
That's awesome. What about you, Dave? How'd you get into
That's
it?
a great story because, Parks and Rec professionals, they know, they can see in people what their quality is and stuff. And for that manager to come to you and say, listen, I want you to be part of this team, it speaks volumes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
I was a park kid.
Yeah.
I grew up in summer camps and after school programs. I was a LIT, which was called back in the day a leader in training.
Okay.
And I started that at 12 years old. And I was a summer youth worker at 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Then got another part-time job while I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I continued my career through college. And like I said, started as a part-time recreation leader and retired as a director. So I love my coaches were my mentors.
Wow.
So they really, I saw what they were doing and I wanted.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Like I feel like I saw you growing up while you were telling the story. So let's say you guys encounter like a group of college students who are like considering, or like just teens, like high schoolers, like considering a Parks and Rec profession. What is some tips and advice that you would give them?
Um, so we run a teen club, and so we kind of have those conversations with our teens.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay involved. Volunteer as much as you can at your nearest rec center in your community to just get to know the people. And then if you can get a job, whether it's part-time, and just work on growing throughout the Parks and Rec division, and just don't be afraid to network and learn from other people.
Yeah.
So that's what I would tell them.
Yeah.
Communicate what the field is and what the job is. I also had those teams that came through my programs, and proud to say some of them are site managers and leaders in Hillsborough County today. So I'm very proud. If you love what you do, you want to share, that information with people. And, just want, when I started in Hillsborough, I wanted people to just get better. So you got to promote the growth and, like I said, just talk it up because it is a very giving profession. A lot of
Absolutely.
people think, oh, you just get out there and throw balls out on the field and play.
Yeah.
There's so much more involved in parks.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that you said that, Dave, because that is the perfect segment into this video that I would like to show y'all. It kind of taps into that. Like we are more than just like your green space. We are more than just your playground in the community. So I'm going to go ahead and play this for you guys, and then we can talk about it once it's done.
Every career is a choice, but few careers let you touch lives. Not once in a while, but every single day. Step into a park on a Saturday morning. You'll hear children laughing on the soccer field, families gathering for a picnic, seniors walking the trails, finding health and friendship. And behind every smile, every memory, is a Parks and Rec professional. We don't just mow fields, we grow confidence in young athletes. We don't just build playgrounds, we create safe spaces where childhood thrives. We don't just plan events, we design moments that anchor generations. Think of the coach who teaches patience, the director who champions equity, the staff member who sees potential in a child no one else believed in. Every day, Parks and Rec professionals shape character, preserve beauty, and strengthen community. And the path isn't easy. Budgets are tight, resources stretched thin, but the reward, unmatched. Because what you give comes back in legacy, in healthier communities, in lives forever changed. So why dedicate your life to Parks and Recreation? Because here, your work never ends. It lives on, in laughter echoing across playgrounds, in green spaces preserved for the next century, in the young professionals rising to lead tomorrow. This is not just a career, it's a calling, it's a legacy, it's Parks and Recreation. A message from the Parks and Rec community.
Okay, thank you guys for watching that. What did you guys think? Is there something that you would like to share? Something that stood out to you? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I agree. At the end, when it said this is not just a career, it's a calling, and I can definitely agree with that.
Mhm.
Because again, I thought teaching was my calling until I started doing working in parks
Mhm.
and recreation.
A powerful message.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it really speaks volumes.
Yeah.
One thing about Parks and Recreation, we are an essential service.
Mhm.
People sometimes fail
Mhm.
yeah, we have our job, we have our scope.
Yeah.
But when there's a crisis, issue, Parks and Rec is called in.
Mhm.
Come in and help out with that.
Yeah.
In Florida, it comes, hurricane season, we go from being a coach to being a first responder at times. So, essential, I've always said.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. I completely agree with that. So that concludes our podcast episode. Thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you so much, Dave. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday and enjoy this third day of conference. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.
Are you a vendor, brand, or service provider ready to connect with the heartbeat of local communities? At DPRS Media Co., we tell the stories shaping parks and recreation across America. Through podcasts, live streams, videos, and newsletters, we reach frontline leaders, city directors, and decision makers every single week. From youth sports and facilities to programming and policy, our audience is your audience. Sponsoring or partnering with DPRS Media Co. puts your brand in front of the professionals who build, budget, and buy for their communities. Launching a new product? Growing your presence in public spaces? Targeting cities, counties, or departments? DPRS is your trusted media partner. Whether you're in software, turf, aquatics, robotics, smart cities, or special events, partnering with DPRS puts your brand in the story. With commercials, interviews, social campaigns, newsletters, and live shows, we're your media team. Partner with us and grow your impact in the $200 billion parks and rec industry. DPRS Media Co. Stories that move parks and rec forward. Your audience is here. Let's meet them.